Got it. Welcome. I've been trying to make this video for a while. It's been on my mind to make it for a while. And I've been trying, this is like my third go, so if I sound a bit fed up, that's something to do with it. If I move my head right now, it looks like a friggin' earthquake. That's what happened in the last video. And I had my head like that. And so I can't move. If I move, it looks bloody awful. What you're looking at right now is a GoPro, all right? And I'm the tripod. It's all I've got as a video camera. I've got a really, really old one that I don't even know if it works actually. Maybe I'll try that. That I'd have to hold in my hand. My wife's got a GoPro as well. It's a little bit better. You can like narrow the field of view on hers. I've got the cheapest one, you can't. But on hers you can have a slightly narrower point of view, or field of view, which might be better to use, but I don't know. I don't want to buy another thing. So I got this friggin' phone on my head and it's attached to elastic. So when I move, I've got the angle. Oh, it doesn't matter. So I'm sitting here anyway, right? I'm doing my stamps. Here we go. So I say about the GoPro. The GoPro. My wife. This was let's say 5 years ago. My wife decided it would be a good idea if she had a GoPro, and then she could take it on holiday and make videos. And I said to her, "That's a crap idea. What are you doing?" She didn't tell me. She just did this thing. Sort of wafted off to Amazon or whatever. So I said, "What the hell did you do that? That's really stupid. You won't make any videos." "Of course I will," she said. I said, "Right, well, if you're going to have one, I'm going to have one. How much are they?" "What? How much?" "I'm not paying that much. Let me have a look." So I found this cheap one and I bought it. I didn't want to be the one without GoPro, you know. So we went off on holiday and I made one video or two videos. We used to go for this walk almost every day because we were out there for a month and it's kind of got really boring. So we went for this same walk more or less every day. I would go there every year as well. Because in Madrid, we live near Madrid anyway. We used to live in the city. We now live just outside. It gets so hot in July and August, especially for my mother-in-law. What we do is we all traipse off to a holiday flat that my mother-in-law owns in the northwest of Spain, a place called Galicia. And we go there for a month. Yeah. So it's like boring because we've been there so many times. We know the place so well. Going to tourist attractions or whatever is boring now. So anyway, we had the GoPro. I took the thing I bought. I didn't want to. I was not gonna. I was not gonna look like let's call it a GoPro head, walking along the road wearing a bit of elastic on my head with GoPro attached to it. There was no way I was going to go for a walk like that. So I bought a thing that goes on your chest, right? The thing is, the picture's absolutely crap. But if you move even a tiny bit with a big field of view like this, it really is a wobble, wobble, wobble. So it just looks terrible. And if you don't get this thing, it's probably not now. If I don't get it straight on my head, it's like permanently like that. Then you have to go. You can edit when you edit the video, you can sort of twist it a bit with the video software editing thing I've got. Oh, these are my new glasses. I bought them in. Did I buy these in? I think I bought them. Yeah, I did. I bought them in Berlin, in Germany. I went there last week. They are my stamp collecting glasses because I am collecting stamps, as you can tell. Some of my collection, anyway, you can see some of it. I've got, over on the left, there's two, what they call stock books over there. That's my United Kingdom / Great Britain. And this is my Spanish collection, which is basically a stock book. It's just a place where you keep spare stamps, sort of, your stock. Now I use them for, I hope you got the angle right on this thing. When I talk, I keep moving my head. It's just a tiny little bit, but it's enough. Bloody thing. So anyway, here we go. We've got my stamps, and you would normally keep them for storage in here, I suppose. So there's each row is one set, and obviously I haven't got a lot of complete sets. I have got it's this time. I mean, if I go to, well, actually, no, Spain. I mean, I'm not so good with Spain. United Kingdom, I'm really good. I've got sort of, if you go from up to about 90, well, Queen Victoria, I'm a bit low on Queen Victoria. After her, more or less complete. I've got, yeah. So one of the ways, how I'm buying them now is in bags like this. This is what 2000 commemorative stamps looks like. Um, what I was doing before that is like the Spanish ones. You get like, yeah, okay, there. That's got to be, I don't know, what is it? 100, oh, 275. Oh, this one I bought in a shop last week. But usually you get like 100 stamps anyway. You get in a bag. You buy them and you pay how much for them? €2 for the bag, and you pay €3 for postage, or I do something like that, and they last a short time, and then you got to buy another bag, and it's a constant pain in the ass. So I just bought them by 1,000. I got 2,000 here. There's another 1,000 I'm looking at. I don't know whether I'll get those. I got 1,000 of Machins. Machins are these little ones. That's not exactly a Machin, but well, it is a Machin, but it's like a bit, looks a bit different because it was 150 years, I think it was, of Queen of the postage stamp. So it'd been 1990. So it's got like Queen Victoria behind Queen Elizabeth II for that reason. But the normal one would just have Queen Elizabeth II on it, and it's your normal stamp. I love to collect those. There are hundreds of them, and if you but there are little variations in each one. You'll have little variations. They change. If you're printing a stamp for years, you know, like maybe they change the type of paper, or they'll change, well, not so often, but they'll change like who makes the ink. Sometimes they even change the printer. Sometimes the color changes, but in general, what the biggest variations seem to be like the ink. They use a different type of ink, or a different, or they just make a new batch and suddenly it looks different, and they do different things, and there's thousands of these different variations. Now I don't go in for all those variations, so my collection is going to be, oh, about 300 stamps when I've finished of that one, and of course thousands of these. Now, yeah, okay, I've got loads of duplicates in these bags. You get duplicates. These are from a dealer I've had before, and these, you might be able to tell, they're not that bad. But sometimes you get loads of duplicates when you buy them in bulk like this. But anyway, I'll sell what I don't use, or give them away, or something. I don't know. But I'm not going to throw them away. I never throw away a stamp. I will not. I refuse to throw away a stamp. I was talking about this to you earlier, which you won't see that recording. But in fact, you've all got all the crap stamps now. Oh, this one's not crap. This one's all right. But this is Spanish stamp. It's airmail, so not going in my book yet. But this stamp's got to be about 100 years old. So what happened? This stamp, it got bought, it got stuck on something, it got used. Is it used? Maybe it didn't even. I don't think it was used. No. This stamp is 100 years old. Nobody ever used it. So maybe somebody bought it and put it in the drawer. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Maybe it was a collector. I don't know. It has been hinged. It has been attached to put in a book before. So 100 years ago, this thing's sitting around, and eventually it sort of grows. Could be all over the world, because I mean, a lot of these stamps I buy there, they tend to be either from the United Kingdom or from the United States of America, because looking at viewing the Spanish eBays, everything's from eBay. In fact, viewing that, well, these aren't, but in general. So anyway, got these from wherever. So they've been like all over the world. Anyway, this is the thing. They've been all over the world. Some of them, others just sitting in somebody's drawer, carrying letters from loved ones, whatever. But it doesn't really matter what they were used for in a way. But it does that they were used. And this stamp, somebody sort of hung on to it for like 100 years, and sooner or later it sort of ends up with me. I will not throw it away. Now, I don't care if it's a nice one with a nice picture on it, like that, or one of these really boring ones, which some people would say. I won't throw it away. So I am buying thousands. I sorted 1,000 out the other day. I've got 2,000 now of these. I've got 1,000 in the other room. I've got another 1,000 on the way of Machins, and I'm going to sort through them all. I love it. It takes days, and it's what I enjoy. It's not the I don't like just I don't want to like sit and look at them in a book all evening. I think that's really boring. But to actually sort out the stamps, and it sounds really crap, doesn't it? But I do. I love it. So I do it. There you go. Live with it. By the way, I hope the light's okay. Oh, Alexa, what time is it?
It's 5:11 p.m.
5:11 p.m. I stream at 6. Okay. So another one of my wife's gadgets. She came home with that 2 days ago. She was thinking about home security system, not here, but in England, our house in Plymouth, England. And well, yeah, it's another gadget. She got it home before she got here. She figured out it wasn't going to work for what she wanted to do. So there was only 50 euros for the thing, and then she bought a socket. So all it does. So if she watch Alexa, turn the light on.
Okay.
I don't even know if you're not. Alexa, turn the light off.
Okay.
Yeah, and she doesn't always understand lights, so it's a bit. Oh God. Yeah. So anyway, oh, I didn't say I'm at home. I didn't. I was going to say this is what happens when you make a video several times. It goes like this, you know, where you sort of. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm at home. This is my dining room table. It opens up actually about 3 times bigger than this. Bloody great thing. Doesn't fit in the room, but you know, my wife likes it. What you've got on this thing, it looks really weird on the table, having a mirror there. What it is, my wife's aunt died. I don't know when. It was about 7 months ago. I think it was. It was this year. Anyway, she died, and we've just finished. Sort of, her flat is now emptied. It's being renovated and stuff. This came to our house a few weeks ago. This mirror. It's one of those things. It belonged to my wife's grandmother or great grandmother, probably grandmother, and so on. So it's like in the family forever. Nobody really wants. Well, they don't want to throw it away, but it doesn't really fit anywhere. We've found a place for it. Now we've got to pay somebody to put it up because I'm not going to do it. A thing like this needs. I don't trust myself. So a guy's going to do it, but he can't come for a few weeks. We're going to wait for him because I trust him. So he's going to do it for a few weeks, and I've got this mirror on the table. Bookshelf, got a new bookshelf. It's behind me. You're not going to see that. Room's a mess, but it's like it's from the same place. So we're like in the process of moving things. So sorry that the bookshelf's in more of a mess. I was thinking about making some like videos of me at home. I could even have me kind of, I don't know what, sorting out stamps. I mean, if there's people who like watching me sort out stamps, I'll sort out stamps. There's quite a lot of stamps on the table. There are loads of them. Most of them are gone now. I suppose I could just take out a handful more. Here we go. I've got some over here. Hang on, I should have done this before we started, shouldn't I? Don't know where these are from. Okay. I bought 540 the other day from some guy in Ecuador, believe it or not. And they're now back. Oh! Oh, wait. Is this, hang on. Nah. I thought it was, I've got, it's like a set, and I've been trying to get it all together, and I've got one left to get, and I thought that was it. Damn it. I'm terrible with Spanish stamps. What was I talking about? I don't know. I want to make a video about machins, if you know anything about stamps, machins, these little things. About machins, and like kind of what they are, what you do with them, not exactly the history of them, but sort of, and that sort of thing. And then I've got these thousands of machins. I thought we'll sit down. I did think about streaming sorting machins because Some idiot out there might like it. The trouble is, I haven't got a freaking camera that'll do it. I'm not going to pay money for a new camera just so I can stream me sorting stamps. I'll do it alone. That's what I'm like with a lot of things, especially games. I can't buy a game without thinking, should I stream it? And if I buy a game, it's all I want to do is stream it. I've got a game, Divinity Original Sin 2. I've got it to play with my wife because, but then I've started streaming it because it's me. That is just what I do. I think I've already sorted these out a little bit because I've got no definitives, as they're called, the normal ones in there. Yeah, I think I must have a quick look through. Maybe it's the part of the 540 that I got from Ecuador. Who can tell? Not me. Oh, nice. I know where that one goes. Yay! Yeah, I find it really difficult sorting Spanish stamps. I don't know if it's ever going to get easier, but this lot is actually not super bad. But what you get, I'll show you. Spanish stamp. I'm jumping all over the place because it's not scripted. It's just yapping. So let's find a set of stamps. Look, I've got to move these around as well. Well, like look, these here, these are. They write this really tiny on the thing. These are castles, I think. No, I think these might be touristic stamps. They have touristic stamps. So you can, I don't know if you can see the design on these. I'll go a bit closer and just stay still for a minute, and hopefully it will show you what do they look like roughly. You haven't got to see any detail in that. And if oh God, wouldn't you know it, the one time I want to show you something or anybody something and I can't find the bloody things, I could try in the other book. I think they're more likely to be in there because you get lots of these frigging things. There's one, but that one's quite new. What happened? Oh, okay. So, oh wait. Oh, that's not him. Oh, there he is. No, that's okay. You'll get. Here we are. Oop. I think that's a set. I don't know if you could see, but they're all like a certain engraving way of doing it. Sort of thing. And then over here, you got some more. And if I turn the page, there'll be more. One there. There's a whole set here, and they're there, and they're everywhere. These bloody stamps, the same, and they all look so similar. If you look in the Stanley Gibbons catalogue, which I've got, it will show you a picture of maybe that one, and it will say, and it's actually a set of 8 stamps, and the other 7 look similar. Well, they don't look similar. They're a bit. So you cannot do it with the Stanley Gibbons catalogue. You can't do it. You've got to get the Spanish one, which I've got as well. And that's the one I use to identify. But I find it difficult with it. You get like castles, and there are so many sets of castles, and they all look so much the same. Tourist places tend to be, you've got cathedrals, saints, you have all this stuff, and they all look more or less the same, and it's really so for me anyway, identifying them, I'm slowly getting to learn them and figure out what they are, but it's taking a while. English stamps I found a lot easier, but the thing is I grew up with the English stamps I'm looking at when I collect them. When I look at them, I can remember a lot of them. I was born in 1962, so that's a long time. It's 55 years. Or is it 56? 56 years. So yeah, I recognise a lot of them. A lot of them I've used myself, you know. I did leave there in 2007, so I suppose the more modern ones I don't know. But a lot of them I've used, or I've seen them around, so it's kind of all right. Yeah. You're actually looking at. This is my Spanish collection, and hang on. Sorry, camera go wobbly because I'm moving like that. Have a look at some English. Look, here we go. I'll do this one. This is my Queen Victorian thing. So look, I have got more. It's just Spain is a bit thin on the ground. So oh, something falling out there. I saw one falling out. See, I've got most of them. And I've got loads of them as well. And I've got another box full of, well, not full, but with loads and loads and loads that I've got that are duplicates. I'll flog them all. Or I don't know if I said, I will sell all of the ones that I don't want. which is a lot. Or I will give them away. I don't know what to do with them really. I mean, if you collect stamps and there's something you particularly want or need, sorry, I think the camera might have been bouncing a bit then. So if you see something you particularly want or need, not see, I've probably got it anyway, and I've probably got loads of them. So if you need something, I suppose you could tell me. Don't know how. Send me a message thing on YouTube with send me the Stanley Gibbons number. Don't know how we'll deal with postage. I could sell them to you through eBay. Don't know what to do, how to do it. But all these are going into a book. I'm printing my own pages. I'll show you sometime. But it's a very slow business. You have to edit a text file to do it. Hang on a sec. There. You have to edit a text file, then run it through a program that creates an Adobe Acrobat file, and then you print that. It's called Album Creator or something like that. It works, and I can print them. They're so expensive, stamp albums, really. Yeah. So, I don't know, am I supposed to say something about the channel? I was going to make a vid. I told you, I don't know what I've said. I'm going to make a video about Machins. I suppose about Wildings as well. They're older ones. I thought about. I'll have to just repeat myself and edit it out one time. I thought about streaming me sorting out stamps. Machins, really, probably, and just because it's a very relaxing thing to do. I mean, I can sit here I sat here recently for about 8 hours just sorting out Machins, and it was very relaxing. So, and it can be. It depends how you approach it. If you approach it as sort of, oh my God, how am I going to find that? I found that one the other day. I've got that one. So how am I going to find that one anywhere? You know, you are going to have a breakdown. So the thing is to be relaxed about it and just take your time. And, you know, if I sit here for 10 minutes and it takes me 10 minutes to find one stamp, I'm looking like this because I think I've got it in my book, and that says 1993 on it, so I bet that's it. There's a clue. Yeah, so just relax. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm determined I'm going to record a video. That's all. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take you for a walk. Not now. Another day I'm going to take you for a walk. We live not far from what would you got? Highway, motorway. Within a short walk. And there's a bridge over it. And it's really scary. And I've never been on the bridge. I think I might have gone it once, halfway. Anyway, I thought, right, I'll film it. I'll go on the thing. We'll have a channel chat before, and I'll finish it off by just walking across the bridge. That would be really cool and very scary. But it does give me a chance to use my GoPro, which never gets used, despite being about 5 years old. Never mind. Right, I'm going to pop off. I'm going to... What's the time? And I'm going to call her Alithia. I've got a niece called Alithia. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 5:24 p.m.
5:24. I'm streaming at 6, so I'm going to go. I'm going to check this video out, see if it worked. We'll see. No, I didn't want to edit it. I wanted to upload everything, but I think I will have to edit because I think I've repeated myself too many times. Right. See you in half an hour. Lord of the Rings Online. I'll stay there for a few hours and then I'll come back in and do some more stamps. Probably. Although at night time I can't see them well enough. That's why I've got that light. But that's okay. Right. Stop. That's all. See you.